Breaking news tonight out of Moorhead as a man is arrested under suspicion of second-degree murder. 27-year-old Ethan Brode of Moorhead was arrested last night in Minnesota after a missing persons investigation led the Moorhead police to Brode. They were investigating the disappearance of 19-year-old Destiny Avery of Moorhead, who was last seen on April 3rd in South Moorhead. The Moorhead police say there is no threat to the public. If you have any information regarding this investigation, you are urged to call the Red River Regional Dispatch at 701-451-7660.
14.5% in terms of our today's positive rate. That's our first double-digit day that we've had, and we didn't, we jumped right into double digits there fairly strongly. It's the fourth consecutive day in a row that we've had our highest number of positive cases. So again, we're in that point that we've talked about, which is the curve ramping up.
North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum addressing the state after another large day of testing leads to a major jump in numbers. The North Dakota Department of Health reporting 90 new cases of coronavirus since yesterday. Governor Burgum says these numbers are what they have been preparing for. They do not change the response at all, but rather reinforce why North Dakotans should continue taking the precautions that are in place. Taking a look at today's updated numbers for North Dakota, positive cases of the coronavirus jumped to 528 in the state today. That's an increase of 90. Grand Forks leads counties in new cases with 68, but Cass County adds an additional 16 to the number of positive cases. 13 people are hospitalized, 3 fewer than yesterday, with no new deaths, bringing that total to 182 people that have recovered from the virus, 11 more since reported yesterday. In Minnesota, another 143 COVID-19 cases have been confirmed, bringing the state total to 2,213. Clay County has another 4 positive cases, bringing the total to 48 in the county. New numbers out today show an additional 10 more deaths, bringing that total to 121. 239 cases are currently hospitalized, with 111 of those in intensive care. 1,118 Minnesotans have recovered from the virus. Grand Forks police were called to an apartment this afternoon after a gun was fired inside a unit. The resident notified police they had mishandled a handgun and a round was fired. It went through a few walls and into the adjoining apartment where the round was found. No one was injured and charges have not been filed. The Grand Forks police remind you to check and unload firearms prior to handling. And another scam is popping up in the valley. The Grand Forks County Sheriff's Office is warning you of a scam where someone is calling, claiming to be the sheriff's office, attempting to collect bond money in a variety of ways, saying you have an active warrant out for your arrest. Even more challenging, the calls appear to be coming from the sheriff's office's real number. They remind you they will never attempt to collect bond over the phone and ask if you receive a call to hang up and call the sheriff's office directly at 701-780-8280. And an update in Grand Forks after yesterday's COVID-19 testing. A mandatory quarantine is in place for all LM Wind Power employees in Grand Forks. Whether they have tested positive for COVID-19 or not, all employees are required to quarantine by the state health department. It's effective immediately. Governor Doug Burgum updating the state on the LM Power targeted testing that took place in Grand Forks yesterday. 426 employees were tested in the plant's parking lot on Friday after 8 people tested positive for the virus earlier this week. According to Governor Doug Burgum, 374 of the tests have gone through the lab. 88 of those were positive. 52 tests are still pending results and are expected sometime tonight. Mayor Brown of Grand Forks asked for the support of the community to minimize the spread of the virus following this outbreak.
We will follow the course we're on. I think it's a good course, and I think that we depend on you to do your part, as we said today. Stay home, practice CDC guidelines, and we'll get through this. There's no reason to overreact.
Burgum said an aggressive approach in contact tracing is well underway as well. LM Wind Power will continue to pay their employees while they are required to quarantine. The plant is closed for at least the next 14 days and is undergoing a massive cleaning. At this time, there is no confirmation if additional testing will be done for others in the community. Well, a Moorhead nursing home says they have 21 positive cases of COVID-19 and 2 people have died. This comes at a trying time for a Fargo man who says his mom got the infectious disease and he wants her out of the facility. Valley News Team's Alexandra Kay has his story.
Philip Hinson says his mom, Sherry, has been at Moorhead Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center since December, recovering from surgery on her throat. She's unable to talk and currently has help breathing. Last week, Hinson says his worst nightmare came true when he learned COVID-19 cases were popping up at the rehab center.
She said that they were going to give her a test, and if she was negative, they were going to try and send her home or send her somewhere else to be more safe.
Then Hinson says he received a message from his mom that read, "I've come back positive. I don't have any symptoms. I will be all right. I love you."
I'm pretty worried, pretty sad, because she's already went through so much. I mean, she's in good spirits because she feels good now and she thinks she's going to be fine. But she's scared too about it. She just doesn't know what's going to happen.
Sherry is one of the lucky ones. Hinson says she's not showing symptoms yet. Sherry reportedly had surgery planned earlier this month. The goal was to fix her vocal cords. The family is communicating through Facebook Messenger.
That's my biggest worry, is not be able to see her or anything like that.
Hinson says she's doing well. They are counting down the days until she gets to leave.
I'm hoping they do everything they can to get her there and take care of her, because I can't.
Hinson says it's currently a waiting game and he can't wait to hug his mom. In Moorhead, Alexandra Kay, Valley News Live.
Moorhead Rehab says they are screening residents and staff, and those who are sick are recovering in a unit set up for residents with COVID-19. The facility has nearly half of all the COVID-19 cases in Clay County, and all of the reported deaths have happened there. Well, countless activities across the nation have been canceled, including area high school proms, leaving high school seniors with all the trappings and nowhere to wear them, including Bismarck Century high schoolers that should be enjoying their prom tonight. But a Bismarck photographer captured the moments for juniors and seniors from their front yards. Melissa Sagasar visited the students around town to snap their prom pictures for free, while giving them an opportunity to still get dressed up for the night.
I just feel like she'll look back on these, even though this is a hard time, and thinking that there might not be a prom, at least she will have these memories.
Melissa took pictures for students at Legacy High School last weekend and is already booked to take prom photos for students at Bismarck High School next weekend.
Hello, Montpelier School family.
Hi, my name is Brenna, and I go to school at Rossman in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Mason from Bennett Elementary School. I miss everyone, even Miss Hewitt.
Hi, all you Clearbrook Gonvick Bears out there who are watching.
Hi, my name is Preston Hagan, and I'm from Bennett Elementary.
Hi, I'm Jenna Erickson from Fergus Falls Cleveland School Elementary, 4th grade.
I want to give a special shout out to my teacher, Mrs. Nielsen. I miss you and my Rossman family.
I know you can keep up the effort, and I want you all to hang in there. So stay safe and stay well.
I miss my friends and my teacher.
And we want you to know that we think you're awesome, we miss you, and we can't wait until we're all back together again.
I miss my friends and my teacher so much. And I want to say to all my friends, I miss you guys, and I wish we were back in school.
I hope you all stay safe. Bye!
Absolutely love seeing those, and we're still collecting submissions. Record and send us a short video. You can make it a message to your teacher, to your classmates, to your students. We'll feature them right here. Videos can be uploaded by going to valleynewslive.com. Click on the upload photo link on the right-hand side of your screen, and then click on add your media to the A+2U link. One more very important detail, though. When you record your video, make sure you turn your phone this way. It's landscape mode, and that way your video will fill out the entire TV screen.